Learn Excel from Mr. Excel Podcast, episode 2363. Let's give away some Excel swag. Hey, welcome back to the Mr. Excel netcast. I'm Bill Jellin. 3 cool pairs of socks here with the Excel logo and the other office products. You won't believe how much hassle these 3 pairs of socks caused me this weekend. Last time I had these, I gave them away on Twitter, and boy, it was fast. This time I said, let's give them away to some of our YouTube subscribers. That data is remarkably difficult to get from YouTube. There's an API, but it's not working, and people have been complaining for years that it's not working, and Google doesn't want to seem to fix it. All right, so what I have here, 37,000 subscribers that I was able to get from YouTube, subscriber, date subscribed, how many subscribers they have, their channel URL, and I have a few extra fields that I added out there to the right-hand side. Now, as soon as I get new data, wow, I'm excited. Let's analyze the data. And the first thing to be aware of is they only give me the names of subscribers who have their subscriptions set to public. By default, your YouTube subscription is not public, right? So you'd have to actually actively come to YouTube, click your avatar on the top right-hand corner, go down to Settings. Inside of Settings, go to Privacy, and then inside of Privacy, keep all my subscriptions private. I initially figured this wasn't going to work because most people would have this set to private. I was surprised, out of 91,471 subscribers this morning, 37,000, almost 41%, have that turned on so I can see their data, which is fascinating because then we can look at trends like this. When did my current subscribers first subscribe? And this shocks me. I've been creating videos since 2006. But I didn't start posting them to YouTube until 2009. There's actually a few people who subscribed. I must have had a channel, but I wasn't posting, but yet I still had people who subscribed, right? So that's amazing right there. And you can kind of see the growth of the subscribers over time. The other one that struck me, and I never would have thought of this, but they gave me this data. They said, all right, these are people subscribed to you and how many subscribers they have, right? And I never thought about that. Like, first off, 56% of the people don't create videos. They don't have subscribers at all, right? But then there's a whole bunch of people who it looks like they started a channel, posted 1 or 2 videos, got a couple, 3, 4, 5 subscribers, and then didn't continue. Or maybe they're just getting started. I'm not sure. And then you kind of go down through the number of subscribers they have. So I'm sitting here right here in this 50 to 100,000 group. And I realize, what am I concerned about? Why am I trying to get more subscribers? This is a good number to have. It's way ahead of a lot of people. And so I'm going to stop hassling you about subscribing. The other thing that I found was I looked for people who had Excel in the name. Not just Excel, but XL or Grid or Sheet or things like that. And it was really fascinating to find all the people who have YouTube channels and are posting YouTube videos. So if you're out here in this list, there's a good chance I visited your channel yesterday or today, and I am now one of your subscribers. Unless there were a few people that really had nothing to do with Excel, and I may not have subscribed to them. All right, let's go back here. The whole goal today is to give away 3 awesome pairs of socks. Thanks to the Office Insider team at Microsoft for passing these on to me. In the old days, I would have written all these names on tiny little slips of paper and put them in a really big hat and chose them out of the hat. Thankfully, we don't have to do that anymore. Today, I'm going to use a combination of dynamic arrays to do this. Joe McDade said we'll never press Ctrl+Shift+Enter again, but this is a case where I only want 3 results, and so we are going to press Ctrl+Shift+Enter. I'm going to select the range where I want the results to be, not just one cell. I don't want it to spill. I want to force it into these, and we'll do equal sort by, one of the new dynamic array functions. What I want to sort this entire list of names here out to G. Do I have to press F4? No, because it's not being copied anywhere. And then what do I want to sort by? I want to sort by a rand array, And we want to count A of how many people we have today. All right, let's take a look at this. So I've finished that count A, close the rand array, close the sort by, make sure that I have the right number of parentheses. I do. I can tell that because the last parenthesis is black. And then Ctrl+Shift+Enter. And there are our winners. All right, so Eric Dutra, Charles Silva, and Gregor Sacone. I don't know. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to each of these channels and try and send you a message. But if you happen to be seeing this or you know one of these people, reach out to me down in the YouTube comments, and I will find a way to get you those socks. Hey, if you want to have a chance to win some socks, go click subscribe down below. Make sure that your subscriptions are set to public. If you like this video, click like and ring that bell. Feel free to post any questions or comments down in the YouTube comments below. Well, that kind of wraps things up for August. We had a great month. The Dueling Excel podcasts are back. Mike and I are already working on one for this Friday. I want to thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time for another netcast from Mr. Excel.